What is going on, YouTube? PPS here, YouTube. Play of the day. We got one spot. We're going NBA action today on this. I think it's a 5-6 gamer tonight. Appreciate all you guys popping in with me today. I think I might do a little write-up for some college basketball on Twitter today, just because I don't have a ton of time this morning to get this in for you. But, yeah, coming off of an L on De'Aaron Fox in that last show. NBA, where I've only had 10 plays so far this year on YouTube Play of the Day. Obviously, ended up cashing Tyler Hero last night, coming off a Wiggins win past the prop for NBA. Want to get that back into the full swing of things here because NBA is usually on the show for past the prop. So I'm going to be rolling tonight in big game. We're going Giannis over 41.5 points, rebounds here. I love Giannis in this spot. Obviously, tough matchup facing Denver. But they are playing a lot faster than I expected when I looked at numbers this year. Denver is going to be a pace-up spot for Milwaukee, which usually is not the case. Usually Milwaukee plays a little bit faster or in years past. But this year slowed it down a little bit. And Denver is top 10 in pace, possessions per game. Also, they really struggle at points in the paint. They are fifth worst, allowing 50 points in the paint. They're around Atlanta, Indiana, Washington, teams like that. So give up a lot of points in the paint. And when I have a team like this with the Bucks, I'm really liking to see Giannis kind of take over. We've seen so far this year at home, Giannis is averaging 12 boards and 32.5 points per game. Versus 29 and 12 on the road. Obviously, Giannis is a fantastic rebounder, averaging 31 and 12 already this season. So I guess my biggest issue for him is just the minutes, right? I know a lot of people are going to talk about that. 32 minutes in the last two games. I think this would be one of those games that we do kind of see him turn it up a little bit. You face off against Jokic and you're at home. So Giannis, so far, I think I'm looking at his last two games against Denver. That is the last, 2024? The last two was 37 minutes, 29, 12, and 4. And that was at Denver. The last game at home, he had 36 and 18, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. The biggest thing for me is Aaron Gordon as well. Obviously, Aaron Gordon's a fantastic defender. Aaron Gordon played in that game as well, too. So my biggest thing, too, is Bobby Portis being out. I mean, I think we could see him push up to 35, 36 minutes because Denver is very, very deep, man. They're a very good team. Bucks are not a deep team by any means. So I think this is a game where you're going to need Giannis to kind of put on his big boy pants to put him on here. Put the team on his back a little bit. Just looking at some numbers from, I used the last 3 games just because, actually, I think I used 5. I used the last 5 games, even though 2 of those games had blowouts. And I think there was one where he only played like 18. I think that was the Washington game or something like that. Just looking at Giannis's numbers, is he's averaging 14.3 rebounding chances per game. Mind you, that's in only 27 minutes. You can look, if you want to look a little bit more into, since he's come back from the calf injury post All-Star break, if you want to look at those, obviously a lot higher, sitting at almost 20 rebounding chances. And that's in only 32 minutes in those 2 games. So I think Giannis has a huge game. I think the points in the paint is going to be big. If you want to look at some other numbers, he's, fantastic offensive rebounder. I've been just looking at these last or on the season right now for him in terms of like drives per game, because he's always towards the top of the league in terms of that. So far this year, he is right outside the top 20 at about 12 drives per game. Obviously, Shea laps the field at 20, 2.5 higher than everybody else. So I think this is a game where we still see Aaron Gordon coming back from his calf issue. Bucks being at home, obviously it's going to be probably sold out. This is a big game. One of those midweek games that you're going to see on national television. So I really like this spot for Giannis. I think he goes crazy tonight. I think we get a little bit more of closer to that 34, 35-minute mark. And Giannis obviously being one of the best fantasy point per minute guys. Every minute counts when we can get him out there. So sign me up, Giannis, over 41.5 points plus rebounds at -105, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate all your support as always. And then be on the lookout on Twitter for a play there as well. So thank you guys, and best of luck tonight.